Welcome to Tier 1 Jank. I am Marcus and I'm back with more Magic the Gathering Arena content. I'd like to say first thank you to Wizards of the Coast for inviting me back to the event and providing the account that we'll be playing with today. And we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a second. I've went ahead and put a few decks together already. I haven't really looked at this set as much as others in the past when getting ready for these events, so I don't have as much put together, but we do have a few decks to try out. I think we're going to try the Boros Cycling first. We'll take a look at the deck list. First up, we've got Flourishing Fox. It is a 1/1 for 1. Whenever you cycle another card, put a +1/+1 counter on Flourishing Fox. I should say that this deck is revolving around cycling, so one of the payoffs that we're going to get for that is the Zenith Flare. It's going to do X damage to any target, and we're going to gain X life, where X is the number of cards with cycling in our graveyard. So we're going to try to get as many of those possible into the graveyard. We do have Shock, 4 copies. That doesn't have cycling. It's one of the few cards without it. Drannith Healer is a 2/2 for 2, and whenever you cycle another card, you gain life. It has cycling 1. Valiant Rescuer, a 3/1 for 2. Whenever you cycle another card the first time each turn, you get to make a 1/1 human soldier creature token, and that also has cycling for 2. Drannith Stinger, 2/2 for 2 again, and this one does a point of damage every time you cycle, and it also has cycling 1. A single copy of Raking Claws. It's an instant, it gives a target creature double strike till end of turn, and it has cycling of 2. Really just to maybe get that surprise hit in there, and maybe for the win. Otherwise, I might just cycle it off. I just kind of want to see what it could do. 4 copies of Splendor Mare. This is a 3/3 for 3. It has lifelink. You can cycle it for a white and a colorless, and when you do, you put a lifelink counter on target creature you control. 4 copies of Deafening Clarion. It's our sweeper for the deck. It's going to deal 3 damage to each creature, or give our creatures lifelink until the end of turn, or both. Tajik, 1 copy of him. Mainly, I just want to have the chance of having him out using our Deafening Clarion and not losing the rest of our creatures, and he's going to do that with his static ability of preventing all non-combat damage to other creatures that we control besides him. Already mentioned the Zenith Flare. We have 4 copies of Yadaro, Wandering Monster. This guy cycles for 2, and the 4th, what does it say exactly? If you cycled it 4 more times this game, put it onto the battlefield from your graveyard instead of the regular cycling ability. It's an 8/8 with haste. Costs 7 to put out, but we're not really looking to put it out that way. We want to cycle it 4 times and get it out for free, so I'd like to see if that happens. Other than that, we've got some lands going on. Sacred Foundry, obviously land. We're using some of the new lands that have the 3 different mana that they can do. They cycle for 3, so that's more cycling cards in our graveyard. And we're hoping to do a little bit of work with this. Hey there, Rasha, how you doing? Good to see you here. And we're about to get started here. This is the first game I played with any of these cards. I literally just put these decks together in a few minutes, so you are experiencing my first step into Ikoria. We'll go play. We'll choose our Boros Cycling deck and give it a try. See how long it takes us to get an opponent. You have to remember it is on the early access, so there's a limited amount of players. It might take us a few extra seconds. Looks like we got somebody though. Ormus. I did get the Mastery Pass before I started, and I think it automatically applied that avatar, so that's why we have that. Let's see. I think this is okay to start with. Let's see, do we have double anything? I think I'm just going to go ahead and get this Fabled Passage down. I could have played a Mountain and held up Shock, but we wouldn't have been able to use it on the Paradise Druid. This way we will get our White land down. Okay, I think we just want to play our Flourishing Fox. And I am going to get the mountain down this time. I'll pass it back. Alright, well now this thing has +1/+0 and trample, and he gets to draw a card. Unfortunately, we can't shock it to death because it has hexproof. And he's going to pass it back, so we don't have the opportunity to do that. How should I cost the cycle too? We could hold up the mana and cycle that, or play another Fox. I think I'm actually going to just play this tap, and then pass it back. Opponent's still not attacking. I'm going to go ahead. You're on the end step, right? Yep. I'm going to go ahead and cycle this on the end step. We'll get a counter on our Fox. That goes back into the deck. We get to draw a card. And look, we got him back. And another copy. Look at that. Alright, I'm almost tempted to Clarion just to get this off the board, but it's possible he could just pump it up. I think we're just going to pass. Try to get more of this cycling action going on the end of the turn if they sit there and do nothing again. Hey Craig, good to see you here. Oh, the music's a little loud? Alright, let me turn it down. It's not loud to me, but it's like literally on 5. Turn it down a little bit. Let me know if that sounds better. Alright, we're going to attackers. They're skipping again. We're going to cycle. We got another Zenith Lair. I think we're actually gonna go ahead and cycle this Fox as well. Let's see if that gets a response from our opponent. They might have direct damage they want to get rid of that Fox with, but looks like no. Alright, now we got a Valiant Rescuer. Gonna make tokens for us. We also got another land. I think now would actually be a good time to Clarion. It's going to, if our opponent does nothing, we're going to keep our guy and they're going to lose theirs. It's going to force a play at the very least. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to choose both. And if he does end up, like, say, shocking my guy and pumping up his to keep it alive, that's at least 2 cards out of their hand, and we didn't get hit with that extra damage that we could have if he was attacking. Okay, so it looks like we're left with an empty board. Let's just go ahead and throw this out to the battlefield and pass it back. Alright, let's see. That one's the one that deals damage. It doesn't tell us how many we have, do we? Does it? Oh, it does 2. Okay. I think we just want to get both these guys out that give us positive effects for cycling. That doesn't have a counter for how many times we've cycled him. That's a little unfortunate. I think we've done it twice so far though. We need 4 mana to cycle both the cards. Alright, I'm just gonna pass. Sorry, I'm having to do a little bit of thinking here. New deck, got a lot of options, so hope it's not frustrating. Okay, so at the end here, I think we are going to cycle. We're going to put lifelink counter on him. Okay, he's gonna fling his guy to kill him. So first time each turn. We're gonna do this anyway. Alright, I'm liking the way this is working so far, at least. I got Sacred Foundry, got that. Let's go ahead and attack first. We definitely want him down. Actually, I might have been better off just cycling him. I'm not sure that we really need to gain life right now. I'm not going to need 3 for anything, right? So let's just put that tabbed. And pass. Opponent's saying good game. We're just conceding there. That was a little bit slower play than I would have liked, but I am, like I said, this is the first time playing any of this, so we'll give it another shot. I did mention the Black Sweeper to Leslie. That one was pretty interesting. You get to pick either odd or even numbered cards, converted mana cost, and one of those is destroyed, depending on your choice. So you get to take out either all the evens or all the odds. We'll keep this. Again, I want to play white on the first turn, but I don't have the open mana. The mana pool might be a little bit of fixing for as aggressive as this deck wants to be. Like, just go ahead and do that again. Yeah, Craig, I did see a couple cards for blue-white flyers. There weren't a lot, but there was a couple good ones. I think there was a blue-white 1-drop that got +1/+1 for each other flying creature, and then could make flying creatures. That looked pretty good. Let me go ahead and play our mountain. We'll play one of those. I haven't really taken that close of a look at all the companion cards. I know they all have certain things that you need to do, but go to combat. Back. Okay. Damage. Alright, I think we're gonna get one of these down and save the other one for now. Well, we couldn't play the other one anyway, but I kind of want one in my hand to cycle, which we can do that with the colorless. Another Paradise Druid. Okay. So we'll cycle this one. And we got Tajik. That's nice. I think we just want to go aggressive this time. We're just gonna play Tajik and swing. I'm not worried about the life right now. Let's just put it on the box. I like this song. Alright, so he chose the block Tajik. We got through for some damage. We'll play our Foundry. And pass. That's just a Oracle. I'm not going to get anything on the win condition now, but he will get to pretty much scry. Alright. And we got one cycling card in our graveyard, so that's not going to do us much good right now. We could just attack. Could cycle that and get another counter and have another thing in the graveyard for us. Probably end up doing that. I'll just go for the attack first. Alright, we're gonna... Is this an instant? It is. I don't think that one is going to do us much good. We're gonna cycle this now so we get an extra point of damage. And play our land. And pass it back. Yeah, it is sad that we won't get to do the in-store pre-release. Another thing that I was disappointed about, and our opponent just conceded there, is also disappointing, is that normally before the set comes out and before we even get the early access, Loading Ready Run will do a pre-release that they'll put up, and I noticed they didn't do that this time. I guess the social distancing is too much for them to get together and do that, which is unfortunate. Let's give this deck another try and see if we can actually get through an entire game. I'm willing to try that. Whoa, I like this map. I don't really want to pay the life without knowing what's going on. We'll just put this in tap. Ozolith. What's this do? Oh yeah, moves counters around. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think we'll pay the 2 this time to get this guy down. Valiant Rescuer is going to make tokens for us. Steel Overseer. Looks like we got an artifact deck on our hands. Alright, well, I definitely don't want that Overseer on the board, so we're just going to get rid of that right now. Then we're going to play that. We don't need to cycle him yet, so we're just going to attack and then pass it back. What is this? Mecha Godzilla. Beginning combat, choose a kind of counter. That crystalline giant doesn't have on it. Okay, so he gets to pick one of a bunch of counters and put it on this thing. That's fun. When does that happen? The beginning of combat. Awesome. Don't put the +1/+1 on it. Okay, he didn't. He's got reach. Awesome. We're gonna cycle. Alright, and okay. So we're in player plane. We'll attack. And we'll shock this thing. How about that? I'm good with that. Okay, so things gets a counter now, that's fun. Alright. Vanish's Gargoyle. Okay. Now this thing gets all the counters from the Ozolith onto it at the beginning of combat. Oh no, I just accidentally went off the the video manager. I can't see what's going on now. Okay, I'll have to bring that up in a second. We're gonna cycle this. Okay, got one. Let's go ahead and attack again. He's just gonna take it this time. It's probably a good idea. What does this thing do? Gain life. Okay. Probably just want to cycle it though, right? Or hang on to it for a creature. Yeah. Okay. Attacks, they're not going to attack. We're going to cycle this. And cycle this. And we're going to shock our opponent's face. Alright, now we got two. We block. I think I just need to swing. Okay. We can get rid of the gargoyle now. Zenith Flare has 3 on it. If we cycle that, it's going to be at 4. I think we just get rid of the gargoyle though. Okay, sorry, I was trying to fix something here. Okay, we got Stone Coil Serpent. What are we on? My turn. Alright, this is at 3, we need to do 5. I'm gonna cycle this to see what we get. We got another Clarion. Cancel, that's got trample. We might need to block that. What is that now? 3. That'll make it 4. Alright, I'm gonna cycle this. We are down to 5. Rising Flare's at 4. We might lose this one. Looks like we're pretty dead. Yeah. Oh no. No. Ah. We win. How did they get to 4? Did they? Oh, they took a point of damage from the Mystic Forge. That's what happened. Ha! They gave us the opportunity to win because they took a point of damage from the Mystic Forge. Otherwise, they would have only been at 1 from that. Nice. Yeah, GG. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that deck. I think we might give another one a try here in a second. I got a blue-black flash deck, and I have a mostly blue-red with a couple white spells that's all about instant and sorcery payoff. Which one would you guys like to see? Blue-black flash or blue-red instants and sorceries? Flash? Alright, looks like it's unanimous. We'll go with flash. I probably should have shown you the deck first. I bet we could probably cancel that. We'll give you a short run through of the deck list. I was all about flash. I really wanted to see how this paid off. The Slither Wisp. We got 4 copies. 3/2 for 3. Whenever you cast another spell that has flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. So that really helps flash out a lot. It seems really powerful and I want to see how it does. So we got 4 Spectral Sailors, 1/1 flash flying, pay 4, draw a card. Brineborn Cutthroat, 2/1 flash. Whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. A couple copies of Black Lance Paragon. When it enters the battlefield, target knight gains Death Touch, and Lifelink to end a turn. It might be the only knight, but even just itself, it's can be a removal spell. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, and where were we at? The Paragon. And then we have Cunning Nightmonder, 2/2 flash. Spells you cast with flash cost 1 less and can't be countered. 4 Brazen Borrower, to 3/1 flying flash, can only block creatures with flying. It also has an adventure for 2, that's an instant, and you can return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to its hand. We have 4 copies of Sea Dasher Octopus, 2/2 for 3, flash. It has a mutate, one of the few mutate cards I'm using today. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So we can either play that as the normal creature itself or mutate it onto another creature, and when it deals combat damage, we'll draw a card. Pretty nice. 4 copies of Murderous Rider, one of the only cards in the deck that doesn't go with the Flash theme, but we need some removal, so it's a good removal piece. Already mentioned Slitherwisp. 2 copies of Extinction Event. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. It's the new black sweeper. It's a 1 black and 3 colorless sorcery. Choose odd or even. Exile each creature with converted mana cost of the chosen value. So it's not only destroying them, but exiling them, and you get to choose which is more useful for you. We have 2 copies of Thrix, the Sudden Storm, 4/5, flash flying. Spells you cast with converted mana cost 5 or greater, cost 1 less to cast, and can't be countered. We don't have too many of those, just Thrix himself, the Great Shark, which is coming up, and 1 copy of Lockmere Serpent. The Great Shark is just a 5/4 flash, and when he enters the battlefield, you can counter target artifact or creature spell. And the Lockmere Serpent, also flash, 7/7 for 6. You can pay a blue, sack an island, and it can't be blocked till the end of turn. Or sacrifice a swamp, and you gain life and draw a card. You can pay 2, exile 5 cards from an opponent's graveyard, and return the Serpent from your graveyard to your hand. And you can only do that when you could cast a sorcery. Other than that, we got the mana, islands, swamps, water graves, the new tricolor land with the green, even though we don't need it, just to have another dual colored land with cycling. I like lands that have cycling, so you can get rid of them late game. And also 4 copies of Fabled Passage. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Fabled Passage, Swamp, Rainbow. I would like another land to go with this, but we can play the Cutthroats, so we'd also play our Petty Theft, half of the Borrowers. So I guess we'll try it. We're also on the draw. And once again, I'd like to thank Wizards again for inviting me and providing the account to play today. It's really awesome. It's cool that we get to do this. Got another Fabled Passage, so there's our other land. I think we're going to want an island first. Okay. Get that island. We'll play our swamp and pass it back. We did get a Slitherwisp. Now we have the Cutthroat and the Borrower open, or the Petty Theft open to play. What did he have here? Oh, he's playing with a companion. So his deck has only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater and land cards. And when he enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other permanent with you control a converted mana cost 3 or greater. I know I read up on the companions, but I forget how they work exactly. If they're like commanders and you get to just like, okay, yeah, look, it says you may cast it, once from outside the game, so they only get to do it once. Alright, pass the attackers, we'll play the Cutthroat. Alright, we'll get our passage down. We picked up an Extinction Event. Go ahead and get in there with the Cutthroat. And then we'll pass. We're going to need another swamp from this passage. Got the one of the unset lands. I was able to pick up from the store since we got a bunch of extra gems and stuff. Let's see. Fires of Intervention. Okay, so he gets to... Oh. Okay, so now he's got only big spells in his deck, and he gets to play 2 of them for free each turn. Sounds fun. He's gonna play Fairy. And then he'll still have another spell to play. Alright, well, let's get this down while we can, I guess. We'll probably bounce the other one back to our hand. Draw a card. And then still get to play... Oh no, that's his second spell for the turn, right? Yeah. Yep. Alright, we want to do this. Get our swamp. Good. Thank you. Alright. Well, we definitely want to kill Teferi.
Really should have seen that coming.
And I think we actually just pass. We could have got some down while he was tapped out, but he's not going to be able to counter our spells. He can only cast spells during his turn, so he's not countering anything we're going to play on our turn if we need to anyway. But I want to keep mana open for the rider if he plays something that we need to kill. Otherwise, I'll probably just get the Slither Wisp down so we can start seeing what I can do. But I'm guessing he's probably going to have something big since he gets to play anything for free. Narset, the new Narset, okay. Resolve that. Okay, fine.
Compassion and understanding above all else.
Okay. Wait, did he not activate that yet? I should have Murderous Ridered her in response. Yeah, I definitely should have done that. That's unfortunate. What does that put her down to?
Strike with the cunning mind of the dragon.
Okay. Puts her down to 2. It's 5 and 4. Mostly 2s. Alright, well, I think we just get rid of this. I should have killed Narset before she activated those, since he gave me the chance. But I think right now we just pass. This thing, I guess, is an elk cat thing. I don't know what it is. Alright, just gonna toss some more set.
Many paths lie before me.
Shark Typhoon. Oh, they're cycling. Oh, they're casting it. Alright. Yeah, it's Sharknado time. Sarkin. Wow. We're in some trouble here. Alright, so that's 6, 4, yeah. We need another land, and we need to get rid of everything with even mana cost. Then we'll still be dealing with the Sarkin. Alright. What do we want to do before the end here? Alright, we want to play Slither Wisp, hope we draw a land, get rid of everything even, and then that didn't happen. But assuming we would have drawn a land, we could have killed everything but Sarkin, and then it swung in and killed him, which would have been nice. Damn. I mean, we can bounce one of these blockers, but we can't bounce them both. So I guess we're just in a bad spot right now. Yeah, 0 does count as even for the tokens, so they would be destroyed as well, or exiled actually. Maybe I should have played the Cutthroats during my turn just to draw cards and try to draw into another land, but then I'd still have to wait. Oh, he is... Okay, let's resolve the token. It's going to do a 5 damage to him. Okay, we need to draw. So we have to play something with Flash. We'll play one of these to get a blocker and draw a card. Oh, I think it is creatures, isn't it? What's going on? Oh, I gotta pay. What? Oh, I don't have... Shoot. Alright, I guess we're doing this then. Yeah, I think it's exile each creature, so it wouldn't exile... Narset. That's true. But it still would have taken out the blockers and we could have killed Sarkin, which would have taken care of most of our problems. But it wouldn't have taken out the Sharknado, which I was thinking it would have. I think we're just dead here though. Leslie, do you want to hop in to try again? I'll go ahead and do one more of that with the Flash. Alright, we'll get you in on the next one then. Oh, we have no black mana. Small again. It's better. Actually, gonna put that back. What is this? Like, I don't know what this Luris of the Dream Den is under this guy's name. Priest. Craig says, did you have Scrylands in the list? That is their companion, so you know what they have. Oh, I didn't even... I'm not used to looking for these companions. Each permanent is converted mana cost 2 or less. Oh. And they get to play 1 for during each your turn to make cast. Okay, but that's only if they have him out, I believe. Huh. Alright, he might be pumping this guy up, and then we would not be able to kill it. So, might just take the hit here. What do you guys say now? Might be related to his second name, like, not following you. I want to play this. Okay, not looking great here. We're gonna have to take more damage to get this out. And then we'll just pass. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Might be related to the second one. Oh, this is the companion's name, I see. I didn't make that connection, sorry. Gutter bones. Croxa. Oh, so I'm gonna have to discard a card. And then we're also gonna lose life because I'm gonna end up just getting a land card. Oh, that's lame. I probably did not play this correctly. No, it was giving me priority before I had to get rid of something. I was trying to make a play. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Shoot. So we're dead. Because I could take out both of these, and we're going to take 2 from him and 1 from the ability. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I want to take 2 just to be able to play it anyway. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do it to do it. Let's do it. And we die. Good game. Yeah, there's probably better options there, but I don't think that game was really savable. I do like the way that this red-white cycling deck was playing. I think I want to play with that a little bit more. I'm also going to have to give this other one a try, but if Leslie wants to come in and take a game or two, she's welcome to come in and do that. Not sure if one of these decks is more to her liking, or if she wants to make some changes or build something of her own. Are you there, Leslie? I see you typing in chat. You know, I haven't looked at this mastery thing. Where's our pet thing? Alright, so this is a regal cub. That's what that guy had. So I guess we'll do that. Go through the tricolor deck quick? You want me to run, like, do a deck tech for it? I thought you were going to be coming in here and playing. I thought you said you wanted to do that. Alright, so in this one, it's mostly about instants and sorceries. The reason why we have that is a couple reasons. We have Riel, the Everwise. Says she gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard, and when you discard 1 or more cards for the first time each turn, you draw that many cards. That wasn't... I thought the instance... Well, it isn't a source. It is a sorcery, but this was just a new card that was kind of interesting. You get to create a token that's a copy of target permanent, which is a little bit different than it's usually worded. Usually it's something you control or something like that, but this is any permanent you get to make a copy of for 4. If you use green and red, which we don't have the green, but it allows it to fight up to 1 target creature you don't control. Not really interested in that right now. I just want to see how this would work. We also have Whirlwind of Thoughts. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you draw a card, so that should be a card draw engine. We have a bunch of cycling cards. We have 1 copy of Shark Typhoon. Actually, there's not too many cycling cards in this one, I don't think. But we do have Shark Typhoon and Boon of the Wishgiver. That's going to be something to play on 1 to help us draw, as well as opt. Shock. Spray Dragon, another one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. Neutralize is another cycling spell. It's just a counter spell with cycling, so that'll be handy. We also have Skewer the Critics for damage. Deafening Clarion is our sweeper. Mention those. And that's about it. Other than that, we got lands. I'm gonna let Leslie step in here now and take over. So, thank you guys for watching my portion now. I'll be back on in a little while. And thanks again to Wizards for giving us this opportunity to play today and the account to use. Here's Leslie for you.
Everything's set up right still. Okay. Hey everyone, I hope my Michigan peeps are enjoying the snow. All right. I don't think you had played the tricolor one, so I'll give that one a try. Feel like I'm a little bit slower than Marcus is with understanding the cards, so we might have a few more pauses here. This isn't horrible. I think I'll keep it. Okay, so this guy's got a, ooh, how do you say this? Garuda? Get this little sprite dragon out. I don't know if I want him to have that. So on this one, when it enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. And then they get to put a creature onto the battlefield. Okay. And this one's non-creature, so I'm going to get rid of this. No mana ramp for this guy. Whenever you discard one or more cards for the first time, each turn draw a card. Okay. Well, don't have a land. Let's draw a card. Keep that. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and just play that. It'll let us put this down next turn. Or I can get rid of this thing depending on what they do. And I saw Craig earlier say something about Rakdos. That's definitely a color combo I like. I haven't really looked at putting any decks together right now, though, with the new cards. I just like that classification card. I think maybe I might just clear their board now. Let's do that. All right, we'll scry one here. Ooh, got another one. I think I'll take that actually. Okay. How many do I have in the graveyard now? Let's see. 3. It's not bad. Is it 13? Let's get this down now. And then this next turn I can play 2 things. It'll actually help me probably. Yeah. It's gonna make this person bigger. Well, that's not looking as good as I thought now. See, we can get rid of that, and then I think we'll win. Nothing has reach, I don't think. Right? And that should do it. Nice. Are you talking about that deck you sent, Corey? I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. All right. I kind of liked that one. That was nice. Let's try that one again. Yeah, that definitely, Clarion definitely helped in that one for sure. Ooh, yeah. Craig, that definitely... I know what card you're talking about. That wizard card. I like this little pet. It's got these big, cute little eyes. It doesn't change colors, though. I'm weird. I like to mess with the pets. Yeah, didn't it like get 1/0 every time you cast an instant or sorcery? I know which one you're talking about.
Probably when I click that thing next to it to change color.
I tried. Yeah, it didn't work. I'm not sure what's going on here. We're like stuck. I wonder what happened. Maybe I messed with the pet too much. Oh, we're just waiting on the opponent to decide, probably. I'm gonna let this timer run out, and if it doesn't do anything, then yeah, I'll concede and just move on to the next one. There we go. I think this is good. I'm gonna keep that. This is a nice thing to have first. Alright, so let's get our Hollow Fountain out. And that way we can play this Sprite Dragon again on that second turn. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want them having that card advantage. I think I'm actually going to get rid of that. Even though it reduces life too, it reduces it for me, and the card advantage for them is not good for me. Alright, well, let's get one of our little dragons out here. This guy's got menace anyways, so I'd have to have 2 to block it. Not that I want to block it right now. Man. This is starting to look really gross. Alright. Definitely want this land out. Let's see what we can do here. I really need to get rid of something here if I can. I don't think I can though. Let's draw a card and see what we get. I don't have 2 blue right now, so I don't want to. There we go. Well, I might have to block that thing. I'm gonna get rid of that for sure. Oh wait, can I kill one of these though? So I can kill that with this Clarion. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, another Crusader. That card's really legit, like I'm not even joking. Okay. I'm gonna die unless I get these off, I think. So, yep, we're gonna do that now. I wouldn't have been able to block this menace guy anyways, so. See if we stay alive long enough to do another couple of turns here. He is a pretty beefy 3-drop, but like Craig said, they get that. Not good, not good. Yeah, I'm pretty much just dead. Just dead. I probably played something wrong there. I like that 3-drop too, though, that he was playing. But that is kind of the drawback of it, is you're going to give your opponent a death touch counter. So it's going to be a negative for you. Nice thing is if they only have one creature and you put a death touch counter on something, it's not really going to matter. Oh, I don't have a white land, though. I don't know if I like this one, but I like that it's got 3 lands. So I think I'm going to keep it. I'd like for one of these to be a non-tap land and a white land, but I think I'll keep that just because it does give me a white source and I can cycle it if I really needed to. Let's just get that down now then. Could cycle. I think I'll wait. So this is going to make their spells cost a little bit less, and they can't be countered. I think we will have to get rid of that. Let's see what we got. I think I'll keep that actually. Let's get this guy down. Temple of my lady, as Dumpy would say. Well, we can't quite get rid of it yet. Let's see what we got coming up next. I think we'll scry that one. All right, what do we do? I want to kill my own thing. I think I might see what we got coming up here. That didn't help me as much as I thought it was going to. I was kind of hoping for a shock. I think I'm going to leave this open actually. See if they flash something in. Oh, but I can't counter their stuff. I forgot. wonder if I just get rid of this thing then. It's not gonna help me if I can't counter their stuff. I think I'm going to. It just feels right. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Oh, that's lovely. I should have known they were going to be playing this Night Pack Ambusher in here. It's like a staple in Flash decks right now. Okay. What does this one do? Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. If red and green was spent to cast the spell, instead create a token that's a copy of that permanent, except it has, when this permanent enters the battlefield, if it's a creature, it fights to one target creature. Well, I don't have any green in here though, so that's not gonna okay. How many things do I have in here? So it'd be fairly big. I'll put that out. Right, true. I got that Slither Wisp out there. Oh, I think I'm gonna take 3. No, I'm not. I got another one. And another one. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not looking good. I think I might cycle this. It's not doing me any good if I can't cast it. This is the better part of Jank, person-wise. Another Sliver Wisp? Holy moly. I need to definitely clear on something fierce now. Wait, that was on my turn? Jeez, ow. These flash decks confuse me sometimes because of that. Okay, I'm dead now. I think I was dead anyways. GG. Congrats, you didn't know we were getting married? That seems weird to me. Okay, let's try a different one. Let's try this one. I know you've already played these, babe, but I just could have sworn that I told you that we were getting married. Maybe not, though. I've been, geez, a couple months now? Several months now that we decided that? Okay, let's see. Let's keep it. When's your anniversary? Okay, so these two have cycling for 1. Create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature. Oh, that's lovely. We haven't decided when to get married yet. I think we'll just go ahead and go to my turn. So this guy's going to get a counter every time he draws a card, so basically at least once every turn. But I imagine he's got stuff in here to help him draw. Everything in his deck's going to have an activated ability. Minus lands. No, actually including lands. Just not instants and sorceries. Okay. Let's see if we can work on getting rid of this Teferi in a second here. Cycling is kind of like an ability, but yes, it works at instant speed.
Oh, I've done the hero.
Oh, matter of fact, I wasn't thinking about that. I don't know if I can cycle on his turn then. I have a feeling there's a Fire of Inventions somewhere in this deck. What fox? This one? It's saying it's gonna let me cycle it. Huh?
Are you on a call with him?
No. I was talking to Dumby.
Are you just reading what he's saying, or are you talking to him on the headset?
Talking to him on the headset. Like, I was reading what he was saying and was responding to him.
That's kind of cool, like talking to him on the headset.
Oh, yeah. There's some bacon in there. Yeah.
Maybe, like, take a break after you're done with that, I'll get the dog side over to
Sure. Marcus wants bacon, so we're going to take a break after this. Okay, what am I doing here? I got to do something. Okay. What's Narset going to make? Oh, Narset's not that. Narset. Let's get one of these out.
When we come back, we'll get Domination on the line and try out his deck.
So Marcus said when we come back, what we'll do is we'll take Dumby Nation sent us a deck list. So Marcus is gonna put that together and then we'll run that one. This little creature, I had asked about it earlier and Marcus looked it up. It's Regal something. Huh? No, Dumby was just saying that their companion elemental fox thingy is cute. Oh, I think I read your thing wrong earlier, Dumby. The cycling isn't casting a spell, it's like almost like an activated ability. All right, I need to get rid of something here if I can. I don't know if I can. X damage at any target, and you gain X life, where X is the number of cards with cycling ability in your graveyard. There's only 2, right? Yep, 2. Oh my lord. I don't know what to do.
I'm getting too old for this.
Let's get rid of this Teferi, I guess. This Ominous Sea is getting up here pretty high too, so we might have an 8/8 Kraken to deal with in a minute here. What is this? Unpredictable Cyclone? Oh. So basically you're going to get to cast a free card when you're cycling. You'll just continue looking at cards until you exile a card that shares that same card type with the card that you cycled. I probably should have gotten rid of Narset, huh? Well, we could get rid of their companion. I don't need to gain life whenever you cycle another card. For the first time, ensure and create a 1/1 human. Okay. Let's, gosh, they're gonna be able to make a thing this next turn, though. I'm gonna get rid of their companion thing here. I feel like I'm way behind on this game. Target player gains 5 life and it deals 5 damage to any target, and then you draw 5 cards. Wow. Here it goes. Holy moly. We had a Kraken coming soon here. Oh. Did not make a Kraken. Did not make a Kraken. Alright. Let's play one of these guys. And then that leaves us a card we could cycle here too. Yep, there comes the Kraken. At least it doesn't have trample. Five lands. Man, if I could put one more counter on that thing somehow. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have sharks too. So we're gonna have Krakens and sharks. The sea is turning against us, basically. I got one open. Okay.
Enlightenment begins within.
I kind of want him to think that my valiant rescuer is gonna die. Because it is. Alright. Oh, does that like go into your deck? Oh, okay. Because if you cycle it 4 times. We got sharks in the air and Krakens in the sea. Lovely. I'm gonna have to chump block this thingy. That's so gross. So gross. Could gain a ton of life. How many cards do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can gain 5. Oh, I can play our wandering monster too, though. Can he kill it? With something? I don't think so. But he can make another Kraken. So let's play it, I guess. Oh. Did I count wrong? I only have 6. Well, phooey. So you can make one more. Okay, that's an instant though, so I can use it if I need to. Ooh, how many of these do I have in here again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5. Would be 6 and 7. The sharks are missing laser beams. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay. We got another shark. Holy cow. Holy cow. This unpredictable cyclone is seriously legit. Forget. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let's, good Lord. All right. Well, I gotta make 2, so. Did I not get to make 2? Oh, it's first time, for crying out loud. I should have cycled one at the end of my turn. Why wouldn't they be possible in paper?
Let me help you practice.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cards with cycling now. So cycle, that's not even gonna help me though, is it? Because it's 8. I'm still gonna die this next turn. Oh well, let's just do it to do it, I guess. Get rid of one of these Krakens. Oh, I see what you mean. I know, like even on Arena, like I get lost sometimes, like when there's a ton of triggers and stuff and I'm trying to like follow them. I was really glad when they added, this was actually a suggestion I sent to them at one point in time, because they would have like sometimes tons of triggers set up here and you wouldn't be able to scroll through them. And like I wouldn't know if I wanted to do something at a certain time because I couldn't see everything that was going on. But they added a thing there where you can hit it and you can scroll through each of the triggers after I think there's 4 or 5 of them that are stacked up. So alrighty, so for now, we're going to take a break and we'll come back in a little bit. Thanks again to Wizards for letting us do this pre-release event, kind of show off the decks a little bit, and we will see y'all in a little bit. Pardon? Oh, and thanks to Wizards of the Coast for giving us the account for the day and inviting us to the event. See you later, guys.